Right. So next submitter, Hayley Guglietta. Hayley, welcome back to the table.
It's my last one.
Good to see you again. And you've got 3 minutes to present to us this afternoon. Thank you.
Presentation this time. This is my personal submission, so it doesn't reflect any of the organisations for which I work for, and I'm going to talk really fast because I've got lots to cover. But I do support the We Are Richmond presentation that they lovingly put together last week on this topic. Last year I was vilified in the media as being an anti-developer nut job by an unnamed developer. And I just want to set the record straight that actually I've been investing in Richmond for 27 years. When I did my first investment, I knew full well that Richmond was going to be a medium to high density development area and living so close to town. And our housing stock does need to be replaced in certain parts. So I just want to set that scene. So I got the data kindly from Don about the contributions in Richmond in order to sort of put this together. But the data was missing a lot of stuff. So one board Sunday afternoon, I went around and took photographs of every single development that's occurred in the last few years. That's my number that I came up with, and I'm pretty sure it's accurate. I'd just like to point out that we also have a lot of high-density social housing that's gone in, and social housing is exempt from developer contributions. However, social housing does bring in people to our suburb who do put pressure on our parks, our footpaths, our roads, and our not-for-profit organisations. So they should be paying them. This is the investment in our parks. Zip, nothing. The horse doesn't count, as you know, because the horse was a replacement for something that got broken or nicked a few years ago. This is our footpaths. Our developers kindly replace the footpaths in some places, but they don't generally do the curb and channeling. And you'll find on either side of most new developments, the footpaths are pretty shit on either side. There's potholes, there's cracks. I challenge you to go into Richmond and find a piece of road that has a smooth footpath from top to bottom. This is the volunteerism that goes on in our suburb. We have hundreds of hours every week of our community groups doing things for our community, putting on events, doing workshops, creating playgrounds, and creating family-friendly spaces for our community to enjoy. So I'm asking you today, where have our current development contributions gone from our suburb? Now, if this new policy is to incentivise developers to develop in the city, I can tell you now, they don't need incentives. They sing from the rooftops, look at my Bentley, look at my private jet. Meanwhile, and this is a true story, our residents are falling into the cracks. So my question is, and I'm looking at the submissions for this draft policy, the views are so wide. Even the community board's views are so wide. So my question is, do you think maybe you need to go back to the drawing board? That's me.
All right, thank you very much. That leaves time for one question if there is one. No question? Or Tim?
Are the Bentleys and the private jet owned by the same developer?
Yep.
I'm just being, you know.
All right, that
There's a competition between two of them at the moment to see who's got the biggest one.
all right, that brings us to the end of the time allotted. But look, thank you very much, Hayley, for coming back to talk to us again on this different matter. Thanks for the time that you've taken doing that. Thank you.